Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty special.
Okay.
It's a birthday tribute, but not just any birthday tribute.
No.
This one really gets to the heart of what it means to be a father.
Uh-huh.
The author Alex wrote this for Ken Knowles' 93rd birthday, and you can just feel the depth of their connection.
Yeah, it is fascinating how Alex weaves in these personal anecdotes,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to paint a picture of Ken's character.
Right.
It's not just about dates and milestones.
Right.
It's about those little moments that reveal who someone truly is.
Exactly. So to set the scene, Ken came into Alex's life when Alex was just 3 years old,
Wow.
about 1972, and became this constant, steady presence, a true father figure.
Mm-hmm.
They met at Kelly Air Force Base, where Alex's mom worked in HR.
Okay.
I guess you could say their paths crossed at just the right time.
And from there, this beautiful relationship blossomed. Think about it. A chance meeting leading to a lifelong bond that shaped Alex's entire world.
Yeah.
The ripple effects of that initial connection are incredible.
It really makes you wonder about the seemingly small moments that can have such a huge impact on our lives, right?
Yeah.
Like, what if Alex's mom had been assigned to a different department?
Right.
Would their lives have taken completely different paths?
It's a fascinating thought experiment.
Yeah.
It highlights the role of serendipity in shaping our destinies.
Yeah.
But getting back to Alex's story, one of the early memories he shares is about Ken taking him horseback riding for the first time.
And not just taking him, Ken actually bought Alex his first cowboy outfit for the occasion. Can you imagine the thrill for a young boy getting to dress up like a cowboy and experience that freedom and adventure?
It's a memory that clearly stayed with Alex.
Yeah.
And I think it speaks to Ken's understanding of how to create those magical childhood moments.
Mm-hmm.
He went the extra mile to make it special, to create a lasting memory that went beyond just the activity itself.
It wasn't just about the horseback riding. It was about the feeling of being seen and cared for, of having someone who wanted to make those childhood dreams come true.
Right.
And speaking of dreams coming true, there's another great story about the restored red bicycle Alex received for Christmas when he was 5.
Ah, yes, the classic Christmas morning surprise.
Yeah.
It's a scene that probably plays out in homes around the world. But what makes this one special is that years later, Alex discovered Ken was the one who'd secretly orchestrated the whole thing.
He was like a real-life Santa Claus working behind the scenes to create that pure Christmas magic for Alex. It makes you realize that the most meaningful gifts aren't always the most expensive. It's the thought, the effort, the love that goes into them that really matters.
It's about understanding what truly brings joy, and in this case, it was about knowing how much that bicycle would mean to a 5-year-old Alex.
Right.
It speaks volumes about Ken's attentiveness and the quiet way he showed his love.
And that thoughtfulness extended beyond gifts. Ken also taught Alex how to fish, which became a cherished ritual for them. It wasn't just about catching fish, though, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Alex talks about how those quiet hours spent on the water with Ken were about so much more than fishing. It was about learning patience, persistence, and how to appreciate the simple beauty of nature. Life lessons disguised as a leisurely afternoon.
There's something so beautiful about those shared moments, that quiet connection built around a shared activity.
Yeah.
It makes me think about all the things we learn outside of classrooms, those unspoken lessons passed down through generations.
Absolutely. And it makes you wonder, what are the things we're passing down to the next generation intentionally or not?
Right.
It's a powerful reminder that our actions and the way we choose to spend our time with loved ones are constantly shaping their worldview.
And then there's the story about Alex's first real barbecue, another experience that went beyond just the food itself.
Right. It was a rite of passage, a moment that signified Alex entering a new phase of life.
Yeah.
And Ken was there to guide him through it, to share that tradition and create another lasting memory.
It wasn't just about grilling meat. It was about togetherness, about savoring those simple pleasures, and maybe even about learning a bit about patience and the art of slow cooking. But those early experiences were just the beginning of Ken's influence on Alex's life. As Alex got older, Ken's guidance took on a more practical, hands-on approach. When Alex turned 16, Ken helped him buy his first car, a major milestone for any teenager.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just about handing over the keys and saying, good luck.
Right.
Ken went a step further.
What's fascinating here is that Ken took the time to teach Alex the ins and outs of car maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking changing brakes, tires, the alternator oil changes, the
Wow.
whole 9 yards.
It wasn't just about giving Alex a car, it was about equipping him with the skills and knowledge to take care of it.
Right?
Kind of like saying, I'm giving you the freedom and independence that comes with having your own car, but I'm also giving you the responsibility that goes along with it.
It's a subtle but powerful distinction. Ken wasn't just teaching Alex about cars. He was teaching him about self-reliance, about taking ownership and pride in his possessions, and maybe even a little bit about problem solving and how to figure things out for himself.
Those are valuable life lessons that extend far beyond the realm of car maintenance.
Absolutely.
And this theme of hard work and service that we see in those car lessons is really a thread that runs throughout Ken's entire life.
Oh, yeah.
He served in the Air Force for years, had a distinguished career,
Uh-huh.
and even after retiring from active duty, he continued to work as a civil servant.
His dedication to service is truly remarkable.
Yeah.
It speaks to a deep sense of duty and a willingness to go above and beyond.
Right.
And as if that weren't enough, he also founded his own construction company.
Talk about a tireless work ethic.
Mhm.
Not only did he dedicate years to serving his country, but he also built a successful business from the ground up. It's inspiring to see that drive and that refusal to just sit back and relax after achieving so much already.
It suggests that Ken wasn't motivated by accolades or recognition.
Right.
He was driven by a desire to contribute, to build something meaningful, and to keep pushing himself forward.
And that commitment to quality and hard work extended to all aspects of his life,
Mhm.
even his hobbies. Alex mentions Ken's love for working with cattle and livestock. He raised them with the same care and attention to detail that he applied to everything else.
It paints this picture of Ken as someone who was deeply connected to the land, someone who appreciated the rhythms of nature and found satisfaction in nurturing and caring for living things.
Mm.
It's a different side of him than the disciplined Air Force veteran or the driven entrepreneur,
Yeah.
but it reveals a depth and a well-roundedness that's quite admirable.
It's like each of these different passions, whether it's service construction or raising livestock, reveals a different facet of who Ken is,
Right.
and yet they all share that common thread of dedication and excellence.
It speaks to a consistency of character, a commitment to doing things well, no matter what the task at hand might be.
Right. And we see that same dedication in his love for cars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alex talks about how Ken wasn't just a casual car enthusiast.
Okay.
He had a deep understanding of mechanics and loved to tinker with and fix up old vehicles. It wasn't just a hobby.
Right.
It was a passion that allowed him to learn to problem solve and to create something beautiful and functional.
I think that love for learning is something that really resonates with people.
Mm-hmm.
It shows a mind that's always curious, always looking to understand how things work, and to challenge itself with new skills.
It's like he never stopped being a student, always embracing opportunities to grow and expand his knowledge.
Yeah.
And amidst all of these accomplishments, these passions and pursuits, the one constant in Ken's life was his relationship with Alex.
Even when distance or life circumstances separated them, their bond remained strong.
Yeah.
It makes you think about the enduring power of those deep connections, the people who leave an imprint on our hearts and stay with us no matter where life takes us.
It's almost like an invisible thread connecting them, a shared history and a deep understanding that transcends physical distance.
Yeah.
And, after Alex's mother passed away, their bond deepened even further.
That makes sense.
It's natural that in a time of loss, Alex would turn to Ken,
Right.
the other constant figure in his life, the one who'd always been there for him.
It speaks to the depth of their relationship that in a moment of grief and vulnerability, Alex sought solace and strength in Ken's presence. And Ken, as always, was there for him, providing that unwavering support and love.
It wasn't about grand gestures or pronouncements. It was about simply being present, offering a steady hand and a listening ear. That quiet, unwavering presence speaks volumes about the depth of Ken's love for Alex.
And Alex explicitly acknowledges that love in his tribute, saying that Ken has treated him as his own son in every way that matters. The actions, the guidance, the consistent presence, all of it spoke louder than words ever could.
There's something incredibly powerful in that statement, the recognition that true love is often expressed through actions rather than words.
Absolutely.
It's not about saying I love you. It's about showing it through everyday acts of kindness, support, and unwavering loyalty.
And it's especially meaningful given that they don't share the same DNA.
Right.
It highlights the idea that family isn't just about biology. It's about the bonds we choose, The people who come into our lives and become an integral part of who we are.
It really challenges our thinking about family, doesn't it?
It does.
It's about those who show up for us, who guide us, who shape us regardless of bloodlines.
It's a beautiful testament to the power of chosen family
Yeah.
and the profound impact those relationships can have.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, Alex expresses his deep gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
He recognizes Ken as his true father, the one who instilled in him values of integrity, compassion, and patience.
Yeah.
Values that have undoubtedly shaped the man Alex is today.
And as we get to the final part of Alex's tribute, what strikes me is the simplicity of his words. He doesn't try to wrap things up with some grand philosophical statement or sweeping declaration. It's a quiet reflection, a heartfelt expression of love and appreciation for the man who has been his constant.
He says, as we celebrate Ken's 93 years, let us reflect on the incredible life he has lived, a life full of service, hard work, love, and dedication. Ken is a living testament that fathers don't have to share our DNA to be our fathers. His impact on me and those around him is immeasurable, and I'm honored to have him in my life.
It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most meaningful tributes are the simplest ones, those that come straight from the heart.
Yeah.
And it prompts us to consider what truly matters in life.
Right.
It's not about titles, achievements, or material possessions.
Yeah.
It's about how we live, how we treat others, and the legacy we leave behind.
And that legacy isn't something we build overnight.
Right.
It's woven through those everyday acts of service, love, and dedication that Alex speaks about. The choices we make, big and small, contribute to the tapestry of our lives and the impact we have on the world around us.
And then Alex concludes with these beautiful words directly to Ken.
Okay.
You are a treasure, and I'm grateful for every moment we've shared together. Here's to many more years of wisdom, love, and memories. I love you, Dad.
Wow.
It's such a simple yet profound statement filled with genuine affection and a deep sense of connection.
It beautifully encapsulates the essence of their relationship.
Yeah.
And that final word, Dad, speaks volumes.
Yeah.
It's a testament to the depth of their bond,
Yeah.
a recognition that transcends biology and speaks to the heart of what it means to be a father.
This entire tribute has really got me thinking. How often do we take the time to express our gratitude to those who have shaped our lives?
Yeah.
Not just our fathers, but all those who have made a positive impact.
It's something that's easy to overlook in the busyness of everyday life.
Right.
But it's so important.
Yeah.
A simple thank you, a heartfelt letter, a shared experience. These small gestures can have a profound impact.
It's about making those people feel seen and appreciated, letting them know that their presence in our lives matters. And I think this deep dive also challenges us to consider what kind of legacy we want to leave behind.
Yeah.
What will people remember us for? What seeds of kindness, integrity, and love can we plant today that will continue to grow and flourish long after we're gone?
It's a powerful question to ponder.
It is.
And as we wrap up this exploration of Alex's tribute to Ken, I hope it leaves you with a renewed sense of appreciation for those who have touched your life and a desire to live in a way that creates a positive ripple effect for generations to come.
It's been a truly heartwarming and thought-provoking deep dive.
It has.
And I think it reminds us that life's greatest treasures aren't material possessions, but the bonds we forge and the love we share.
Well said. It's been a privilege unpacking this tribute with you. Until next time.